everyone, welcome to Elliottwave-forecast.com YouTube channel. Today is June the 10th and we are looking at silver as the chart of the day, 60 minutes time frame. We can see it is currently doing a sharp pullback, and yeah, from the 1 hour time frame you don't really see that much. Basically you can see P ended here, minor degree, and we are now within the C leg, and within the C leg we are now 1 2 3 4, and then looking to finish the C leg down. Okay, so I think for now, suffice to say, we are looking for the downside in the shorter cycle below 77 over here, 76.6. Now if we zoom out to the larger time frame, here is the larger time frame. So we got this all-time high last time, spike high, and then from there, since late January, we've been in this sharp pullback, and then consolidate a bit, and then now looking to retest that low again back in March 23rd. Okay, so this low here is around 60.7. okay, now technically if it does break below here, that will create an opening for the downside. As to what will be a potential target on the downside, if we measure 100% extension using the first leg and then the second leg here, well, technically it can go as low as 39, right? That's the 100%, but will it go to a full 100%? Maybe not, right? Sometimes it truncates, sometimes it does not truncate. So we'll have to wait and see. It is possible that it can go to a full 100%. You cannot completely rule that out. Now another sort of short-term target here is, now this is all assuming we're going to break below this low, right? If it doesn't break below this low, we can double bottom and start to rally again. Okay, but break below that low is going to open up more downside. Now the other option is, let's say if it truncates, usually it will truncate somewhere around 61.8, 76.4% extension of this leg here, 1 2 here. So this is going to be where it can truncate, but then it has already hit the 61.8 last time. So in a way, I think this one is not really another target anymore because it has already been reached during this move down here. So then the next potential short-term target is going to be 100% extension of this internal leg. So you can think of it as an internal leg. Okay, so that 100% is between 54. So we can get to 54 to 39 as the next potential target if we take out this 60, the low back in March here, right? So if we take out that low around 61, we can go first to 54. There's potential truncation there. If it doesn't reach a full 100% of the big leg, then at least the internal leg, 54. And then if it reaches the full internal 100% extension of the big leg, then it can go to as low as around 39. Then of course everybody also already knows we got this massive, now I don't have all the data here in the software, but everybody knows we got a massive ceiling for since 1980 at the $50, right, around 48 47. So there is definitely then a chance we could retest that breakout point again, because we never actually tested out. So we can go back to around 49 48, and then that will align with the, that 49 48 actually align with the idea of this one, right? This 100% extension here. This is 39, is a little bit below, right? So that's why I think it's a little bit too much below that 48 49, but the 100% extension of the internal leg 53, right? I think this one is possible. I think we can go to around 50 again, more or less, to retest that massive breakout last time, right? 20 for a 50-year ceiling that should become a floor when we do retest that level again around 50, 49, 48, and then it can then find support for a big rally higher, right? At the least it's a big rally higher, if not eventually surpass 121 again, but at least a big rally higher. So yeah, so for now we're looking for the downside. Potentially still needs confirmation, of course, to go to around this, at least around this 54. If we take out 61, we can go to around 54 to around 48 at least to retest that breakout point. And I personally don't think we will go to as low as 40. I will be surprised if that happens. Maybe in a very intraday sort of panic sell-off, maybe, but then I think eventually by the end of the month we could close above this ceiling again, which again is a 50-year breakout. They don't technically be surpassed in just a month or two and then only to reverse lower again. So this will act as a very strong support when we do retest that level again. Okay, so that's the idea, guys, for today, guys, in silver, and I'll see you guys again. If you do want to get more regular updates on silver or any other commodities, Forex, indices, feel free to check our service we have for the industrial. The link is in the description of the video. And so see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.